What's up? What's up? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka Mickey Facts, coming back with another episode of Truth Team Reasonable Doubt. Episode 102, not the only one. So, with that, Truth Team, Public Opinion Court is in session. Let's go.
Because you're a dumb boy with limited thinking ability and disrespectful. You're talking slick and acting like you and your brother wasn't down with me letting it be known you were mob ties connected. But I talked to your brother, and I believe every word he said about you knowing because he's been solid with me. I've known your brother for years and never witnessed no weak shit. So, OG.
Truth Team, today's topic is, was Takeoff the first alleged victim of not being protected by mob ties when, indeed, they were supposed to be protecting them? Okay? A lot of YouTubers are saying YoungBoy was the first victim, not Takeoff. Some YouTubers are saying 6ix9ine was the first victim, not YoungBoy. So we're going to take a look at what's presented to us. And we're going to see, can we cast reasonable doubt on this connection that is being put out towards the Takeoff case? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. We're going to start back in 2018 when the 6ix9ine situation with J Prince Jr. and mob ties, per public record, I must say, began. And again, as always, everything is allegedly. Everything is being speculation. It's our opinion in this matter. So let's get into it. So allegedly, J Prince Jr. held a party March 2018 in Houston. 6ix9ine went to the party looking to gain entry into the party. However, he was escorted away. Per his recollection of the alleged encounter, he stated it was because he didn't check in. However, J Prince Sr. stated in a TMZ article that 6ix9ine was turned away because he wasn't welcome. And then, of course, they go on to add that they already felt that he had snitch vibes from the start, okay? Now, that's just allegedly, all right? Also, in this same article, J Prince speaks on the alleged incident that 6ix9ine refers to his gang that he eventually snitched on, allegedly, but y'all already know the stories and the documents are out there. And hell, 6ix9ine talks about it himself. But anyway, back to what we're talking about. He states that the gang attempted to robbed some Rap-A-Lot's affiliates, and this was like 2 months after the party. So I want to say roughly maybe like May 2018 that this robbery took place. Now, J Prince Sr. had a lot to say in the article, okay? And y'all can read it. Y'all can go to it directly. And he did make clear if him or his Rap-A-Lot people was robbed, that bad news, and this is not quote, but y'all can read it, bad news would have beat them home. I'm just saying. Hey, he let it be known. The disrespect is not tolerated. And in the video, I actually added a XXL article regarding this situation also. All right. Now, in October 2019, J Prince Jr. Went on No Jumper. And I'm not going to plug in the interview directly into the video, but y'all go look it up. I'm just going to hit at a couple of key things, okay? It was a situation in Austin where 6ix9ine did not show up to a show. And from J Prince Jr. point of view, he was showing them respect when he didn't show up to the show. And he considered the situation with 6ix9ine addressed. It wasn't nothing more to say. He also, in this interview, hints at why jeopardize your legacy over pennies, right? And then he also said, won't tolerate disrespect. And if y'all don't know, one of his father's, J Prince, books is called Respect. I mean, so it sounds like they're big on respect. Now, based on what I got from this situation, it just depends on how you want to look at it. Was it because 6ix9ine didn't check in? Or was it because they just ain't want to deal with him? Everybody kind of got their own opinions on 6ix9ine, so I'll leave it to you guys to decide which way you want to look at it. But so far, I'm not convinced that it has any ties to the Takeoff situation. But let's continue on to the YoungBoy.
About 2 years ago, NBA YoungBoy moved out to Texas to get a peace of mind, to get away from all the drama he was going through at the time, legally, personally, so on and so forth. So when he moved out to Houston, Texas, apparently he did not check in with mob ties, aka J. Prince Jr., aka J. Prince Sr., this very same guys that we all know and see to be responsible for what happened with Takeoff. Okay, so NBA YoungBoy moves out to Houston. He doesn't check in with J. Prince Jr. Then all of a sudden, his house gets vandalized, burglarized. His cars get broken into, thrown bricks at. They steal items out of his home, out of his car. They're all inside of his house on live. These two little goons, these two little mob tie affiliate goons, are all in NBA YoungBoy's house, stealing all his stuff while they're on live.
Shout out to Jones Crew. That was actually a clip from their recent video. Just so happened we was working on the same story. But I used their clip just to kind of go at it from a different angle. So if we start off with the clip at the beginning of this video, it was J. Prince Sr. speaking in regards to the situation with YoungBoy, okay? And if you listen to it, to me, in my opinion, it sounds like it was kind of staged for publicity, okay? And I say that because it's like he says, and this is not quote, but something to the effects of, you're a dumb boy because you already knew we was gonna come out and do this, and now you acting like you don't, and you getting disrespectful at the mouth, like you just popping off to the point, you know, OG3 had to talk to J. Prince Sr. allegedly, right? Then it's like, okay, I can get that, because a lot of time in the entertainment business, they do publicity stunts, and to the public, it's like, oh my God, same thing with clickbait on YouTube. You come up with this title knowing doggone well you're not going to say nothing to the effect that means anything, but just to get people to come to the page. So that's my view on that. Definitely some reasonable doubt. Let's continue on to what's next.
Got a bunch of other shit, so get in contact with us, bro. Get your shit back, bro.
All good. Waiting on you.
We're going to get right on into J. Prince Sr. coming online, going live as well. You're going to see footage of him holding the stolen items from NBA YoungBoy's house, okay? I mean, how crazy can you actually be? He's on video with none other than Shakur Stevenson. Now, we all know he was there the night of Takeoff's murder. Shakur was standing right next to Takeoff when he was shot and killed.
I have so many words. Okay, let's start off with Shakur Stevenson is definitely on the scene of the Takeoff murder. However, I did catch something I just want to clarify, okay? Allegedly, Shakur Stevenson was standing by Takeoff during the argument, right? However, it's no public record or public information that says he was next to Takeoff when he actually was shot. Even in the shooting video that's viral right now, we do not see Shakur Stevenson at that point. So I just want to put that out there because I don't want to, just want to clarify certain things. Now, on the other hand, so I see the video with J. Prince Sr. with these items, right? But it still kind of pushes me back that this was pre-planned, because this is a millionaire, right? Like, been around for years. Y'all saw back on a previous video, I talked about in the 80s, like, he's been around for a minute. I really don't feel, and even if we reference back to what his son, J. Prince Jr. said in a No Jumper interview, ruin your legacy for pennies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, y'all. I'm on the fence. I don't think, like, it would have, it would have been like a real beef. I feel like it was staged. However, YoungBoy probably didn't take in consideration probably the feedback from his fans about, this OG coming at you talking about come pick up your stuff. And he kind of got a little reckless at the mouth, and it kind of went overboard. Because again, what idiots, allegedly, would record themselves doing a robbery? Like, unless it's just America's Dumbest Criminal, right? And was there even a police report about this situation? And although, like, yeah, YoungBoy portrays, and I don't know YoungBoy, that he's a street dude, don't know if he is, he probably wouldn't have called the police. But when you're talking about alleged robbery being done live on the internet, I mean, you ain't got to file a report. I'm pretty sure the police will pick that up. I'm just saying, that's my opinion. So, again, I don't see any connection to YoungBoy and 6ix9ine, because I feel like 6ix9ine was being disrespectful. Like, you already know, allegedly, to some people, you're a goofy, and you're popping up at this party, and don't nobody want to vibe with you, right? And then you go on to alleged saying that you ran up on me and my crew. Come on, get out of here, right? And then you go to YoungBoy, which I believe or assume, or my opinion is that it was staged and just kind of went left a little bit, and that has no connection with either of the two. Again, even if we go to Takeoff, so from what we know, Takeoff and the Migo crew did check in. So if YoungBoy and 6ix9ine alleged connection is they didn't check in, well, how does that tie into the Takeoff case if he did check in, right? Then we assume, based on what we see online, is that Takeoff and the Migos count dealt with Jay Prince Jr. and Mob Ties many times, right? Like, it's on social media. I have not seen a lot of interaction with 6ix9ine or YoungBoy with the Prince family or with Mob Ties. So that's kind of like a difference there. And then even if you look at the fact that the Takeoff incident actually happened after basically spending the day with Mob Ties, the Prince family, right? Allegedly. So that's a big difference there. So in my opinion, that's already reasonable doubt. Then something else I meant to add a little earlier, as far as Shakira Stevenson. If I'm not mistaken, around the time that this alleged YoungBoy beef happened in 2020, isn't that around the time Shakira Stevenson got signed with Jay Prince management? And that even more makes me feel like it was just publicity. What's better than to get your boxer in the spotlight with a situation with a hot young rapper on like some alleged beef? Like, I really feel like that was staged. And I just want to add that part in there. And then to sum up everything, Mickey Truth is ready to call. I feel like it's no connection, direct connection. Not in the way that everyone is putting out, okay? Is there some common denominators in all the stories? Yes, of course. Mob Ties is definitely a common denominator, right? But I feel like in order to find true connections, and I've said it so many times, you have to look at it a different way. It's not going to be so obvious, right? I really feel like whatever the connection, and if it is a connection, it's not going to be an obvious connection, right? Definitely some similarities, but for the most part, I'm going to say, in the eyes of public opinion, on the Truth Team platform, we're going to call no connection. So if y'all don't agree with me, put in the comments. Holla at your girl. Let me know what's going on. Until then, I'm going to close out. And court is now out of session.